Hello, Mr. Yashar, and maybe also my friends, of course, if you watch. Welcome to my presentation of week 5. We have 8 topics in this week. It will be a little bit longer again, so let's continue with Zoom. Welcome again. Let's check the topics and start. Our topics are the Renaissance, the scientific revolution, technology, major advances, Saturn rings, Francis Bacon and the scientific method, the Church and Astronomy, the advent of electricity. Okay, let's start then with the Renaissance. Okay, Renaissance began in Italy and spread to all Europe. And this era enhanced Europe also with the help of geographical discoveries. Discoveries America. Like, I know you know. And during the Renaissance, there were many advances in history, architecture, literature, science, humanism, and the art. As you see, Mona Lisa and by Leonardo da Vinci, and The Last Dinner, I think. Okay. And the scientific revolution. The scientific revolution was the emergence of modern science during the early modern period in West Europe. And the scientific revolution was built upon the Greeks' learning and science, and also developed by Roman science and Islamic science. Okay, it's Martin Luther. And there is an important person in these eras. He is Galileo Galilei. He is an Italian thinker. He is important for his era. Okay. He improved the telescope, and he was an Italian astronomer. As you think, he's a physicist, engineer, philosopher, and mathematics also. Okay, we will see him shortly after in this presentation, yes. Okay, technology, guys. Technology of 15th, 16th, and 17th centuries was very important for modern technology in that times, after that times. Some gadgets, mechanical tools, and automats seen in these eras. Okay, and also there were some mechanical books written in this era. Let's mention about them a little bit. Bell Fortis by Conrad Kieser. I think I read it right. Okay, it summarized the material about military technology. Yes, it's simplest description. And various and ingenious machines by Agostino Ramelli. He's an engineer, I guess, Italian engineer. And also there are other similar Italian books. You can search about them. And here is Pendulum Clocks, Christian Huygens. We will see him shortly after again also. And major advances in these eras also, there are some major advances also in departments of astronomy, biology, chemistry, communication, computers, guys, earth science, food and agriculture, of course, materials, mathematics, medicine and health, physics, tools, and transportation again. I would like to mention about them more, but sorry, I have no time for it. You will check the PDF. Okay. Saturn rings. We will see Galileo, Christian Huygens, and Giovanni Cassini and their telescopes. Okay. Understanding the Saturn's rings was a long process. It started with Galileo. He suggests that Saturn, like a ball with its handles. But after Christian Huygens, with a better telescope, say that Saturn has a single ring around it. It's a solid single ring, and after Giovanni Cassini observed and said that Saturn has at least two rings and made of many small objects. It rings, not a solid rings, but it's made of many small objects. And he was right. But his views was not accepted until James Clerk Maxwell studied the problem in 1857, and his view was accepted. Okay, Francis Bacon and the scientific method. Okay, guys, he's one of the important thinkers of 18th century. According to him, science founds on nature. Sorry, my mistakes for my mistakes, and technical inventions were unrelated to science. According to him, again, he thinks that science not only fulfill our intellectual curiosity, but it is also useful in all phases of humanity. I think he was right. And apart from them, I want to mention about euthanasia. He mentioned about euthanasia. I'm not give you details about it because it's not that important, but you can search it. Okay, the Church and Astronomy. The Church thought that the Earth did not move. It's the center of the universe. But Galileo think that the Earth revolves around the sun. Yes, and he also supported the Copernicus idea, which the Church exactly deny, and until 1922, the Church denied this ideas. Unfortunately, finally, Galileo was killed by the Church and sentenced by the Church. Okay, the advent of electricity. Let's talk about it. And okay, you know me. Contrary to popular beliefs, the first recordings about electricity were ancient Greeks and Egyptians. Yes, not Nikola Tesla or Edison. It's about ancient Greeks, Thales. I know you know Thales and Egyptians. Okay, Thales noticed that some substance attracts others when one of them rubs. He noticed that, and first recordings, it's also actually, and more than 2,000 years later, amber was modified to electricity. As the time passed, scientists in Leiden learned that electricity could be stored in water in glass jars. In this picture, Leiden jar, you can you can look at. Okay, and the next K events occurred also by accidents. Or Hans Christian Oersted discovers that the connection between electricity and magnetism. That's all these steps were set for the use of electricity power for lights, for communication, and for production of motion. It will help. So, thanks for listening and watching me. See you very soon again in week 6. Bye.